10 Best Isekai Anime with Incredible Plots.
Number 10. Rei, Zero starting life in another world.
Follow the story of Subaru Natsuki, a high school student who is suddenly transported to a fantasy world on his way home from the convenience store. Without any special powers or weapons, Subaru quickly finds himself in peril. However, he discovers he has one unique ability, Return by Death, which allows him to go back to a certain point in time whenever he dies, effectively giving him a chance to correct his mistakes and change the future. Throughout the series, Subaru experiences numerous deaths and painful situations as he tries to protect those he cares about, particularly a half-elf girl named Emilia, who is a candidate to become the next ruler of the kingdom. As Subaru navigates the dangers and politics of this new world, he must deal with his own psychological struggles, forge alliances, and confront powerful enemies to uncover the mysteries behind his strange new life. The anime explores themes of perseverance, trauma, and the consequences of one's actions.
Number 9. In another world with my smartphone.
Follow the story of Tuya Mochizuki, a teenager who is accidentally killed by a god. As an apology, the god allows Tuya to be resurrected in a fantasy world and grants him one wish. Tuya chooses to bring his smartphone with him, which retains some functionality from his old world, such as internet access and GPS. In this new world, Tuya discovers he has been granted powerful magical abilities and enhanced physical skills. With his smartphone and newfound powers, he embarks on various adventures, helping people, making friends, and uncovering the secrets of this world. Along the way, he forms a harem of diverse and interesting characters, all while facing different challenges and threats.
Number 8. Inuyasha.
Follow the story of Kagome Higurashi, a modern-day high school girl who is transported to Japan's Sengoku period after falling into a well in her family's shrine. In this ancient era, she discovers she is the reincarnation of a powerful priestess named Kikyo and that she possesses the Shakan jewel, a sacred jewel that grants immense power to whoever holds it. Soon after arriving, Kagome accidentally shatters the Shakan jewel into numerous shards, scattering them across the land. To recover the shards and prevent them from falling into the wrong hands, Kagome teams up with Inuyasha, a half-demon with a complicated past and a desire for the jewel's power. Throughout their journey, they are joined by several companions: Moroku, a lecherous monk with a cursed hand; Sango, a skilled demon slayer seeking vengeance for her family's murder; and Shippo, a young fox demon. Together, they face various demons and adversaries, including Naraku, a malevolent half-demon who seeks the Shakan jewel for his own nefarious purposes.
Number 7. No game, no life.
Follow the story of Sora and Shiro, a pair of step-siblings who are inseparable and form the undefeated online gaming duo known as Blank. In the real world, they are reclusive and socially awkward, but their gaming skills are unparalleled. One day, they are challenged to a game of chess by a mysterious figure and, upon winning, are transported to a fantastical world called Disboard. In this world, all conflicts and decisions are resolved through games, and violence is forbidden. The mysterious figure reveals himself as Tet, the god of games, who invites Sora and Shiro to live in this world where their gaming prowess can thrive. Determined to conquer Disboard and challenge Tet for the title of the one true god, Sora and Shiro embark on a journey to defeat the leaders of the various races inhabiting the world. Using their wit, strategy, and unbeatable gaming skills, they aim to unite the 16 races of Disboard and bring about a new era of peace and understanding. The series combines elements of fantasy, strategy, and comedy, highlighting Sora and Shiro's cleverness and the unique challenges they face in a world governed by games.
Number 6. Sword Art Online.
Follow the story of Kirito, a skilled gamer who is among the first players to log into the highly anticipated virtual reality called Sword Art Online. However, shortly after the game launches, the players discover that they are unable to log out. The game's creator, Akihiko Kayaba, appears and informs them that they must clear all 100 floors of the game's tower to escape, and dying in the game means dying in real life. Kirito, who had participated in the game's beta testing, quickly adapts to the harsh new reality and strives to clear the game. As a solo player, he is determined to become stronger and survive. Along the way, he forms alliances, makes friends, and falls in love with a fellow player named Asuna. Together, they face various challenges, battle powerful bosses, and uncover the mysteries of Sword Art Online.
Number 5. The Rising of the Shield Hero.
Follow the story of Naofumi Iwatani, an otaku who is suddenly transported to a parallel world along with 3 other young men. Each of them is chosen to become one of the 4 cardinal heroes tasked with defending the world from waves of monstrous invasions. Naofumi is appointed as the shield hero, the only one who cannot wield offensive weapons and is considered the weakest of the heroes. From the outset, Naofumi faces betrayal and false accusations. His reputation is ruined when Malti Melromark, the princess who initially befriends him, accuses him of a crime he did not commit. Shunned by the kingdom and left with no allies, Naofumi is forced to fend for himself. Determined to survive and grow stronger, he sets out to improve his shield and abilities. Along his journey, Naofumi meets and recruits several companions, including Raftalia, a demi-human slave he frees and trains to fight alongside him, and Philo, a philoleo, bird-like creature, who becomes a loyal ally. Together, they work to protect the world from the waves, uncovering the truth behind the kingdom's corruption and the deeper mysteries of their summoning.
Number 4. Konosuba.
Follow the story of Kazuma Sato, a reclusive and somewhat unlucky teenager who dies in a rather embarrassing accident. After his death, he meets a goddess named Aqua who offers him the chance to be reincarnated in a fantasy world with MMORPG-like elements. He is allowed to bring one item or ability with him, and in a fit of frustration, he chooses Aqua herself. Once reincarnated, Kazuma finds that Aqua, despite being a goddess, is largely useless and more of a burden than a help. The two form a party and are soon joined by other eccentric characters. Megaman, an explosion-obsessed mage who can only cast 1 spell per day.
Number 3. Overlord.
Follow the story of Momonga, an avid player of the popular virtual reality MMORPG Yggdrasil, who finds himself trapped in the game when its servers are shut down. Unlike other players, he is unable to log out and discovers that the NPCs, non-player characters, in the game have developed sentience. Adopting his in-game character, an incredibly powerful skeletal overlord named Ains Ul Gaon, Momonga decides to explore this new reality. With his vast magical abilities and the help of loyal NPCs who now serve him as devoted followers, Ains sets out to understand the world around him and expand his influence. As he ventures into this unfamiliar world, Ains encounters various challenges, including other powerful beings, political intrigues, and the need to maintain his guise as a formidable ruler. The series explores themes of power, loyalty, and the ethical dilemmas of wielding immense strength.
Number 2. Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation.
Follow the story of a 34-year-old NEET, not in education, employment, or training, who dies in a traffic accident and is reincarnated in a magical world as Rudius Greyrat. Retaining his memories from his previous life, Rudius vows to make the most of his second chance and avoid the regrets that plagued his former existence. From a young age, Rudius displays exceptional talent in magic and combat, thanks to his previous life's experiences and knowledge. As he grows, he forms meaningful relationships with those around him, including his tutor Roxy Migurdia, a half-elf girl named Sylphiette, and a noble girl named Eris Boreas Greyrat. Determined to live a fulfilling life, Rudius embarks on various adventures, honing his skills and exploring the world. Along the way, he faces numerous challenges and personal growth, striving to overcome the limitations of his past life and to protect and support those he cares about.
Number 1. That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Follow the story of Satoru Mikami, a 37-year-old office worker who is unexpectedly killed by a robber. Upon dying, Satoru is reincarnated in a fantasy world as a slime, a low-level monster with a variety of unique abilities. In his new slime form, Satoru adopts the name Rimuru Tempest. Despite his humble beginnings, he quickly discovers that he possesses powerful skills, including the ability to absorb other creatures and gain their abilities. Using his intelligence and newfound powers, Rimuru begins to explore his new world, encountering various races such as goblins, dwarves, and monsters.